Good morning, partners of District 4. We are Team 192 China Bank Villar, and today, come and join us to our mini presentation to give you information and discuss one of the challenges of our coffee farmers facing as of today. The coffee rust that can lead to an outbreak that threatens the future of good coffee.
Coffee rust is a disease caused by the fungus Himalaya vastitrix, which is characterized by half-smooth spores. Infections usually start on the lowermost leaves of a coffee plant, where the fungus protrudes through the stomata on the undersides of leaves. The disease causes powdery yellow-orange lesions to appear on the bright green leaves, making them turn a brownish-yellow tinge. These lesions produce more spores, which spread by wind or rain to infect others. Though the fungus doesn't kill coffee plants outright, it debilitates them by causing leaves to fall out. With its nutrition source gone, the plant is unable to produce coffee cherries. Coffee rust currently has no cure, and while fungicides have proven effective in controlling infection, chemicals can accumulate and become toxic to the environment. Scientists have also turned to genetic resistance, crossbreeding the rust-susceptible Arabica with a natural hybrid immune to the disease to create a more rust-resistant variety. However, the fungus is evolving and may overcome once immune genes in 5 to 10 years. As of 2017, the Honduran Lempira was no longer resistant, and the natural Timor hybrid's resistance is also breaking down.
The effects haven't been felt yet among coffee drinkers in developed countries, but history gives a sense of the problem's potential magnitude. One of the examples is when coffee rust outbreaks destroyed coffee plantations in Sri Lanka, and this resulted to shift coffee production to Indonesia. That's why coffee is sometimes called Java. Regional production fell by 15% last year, putting nearly 400,000 people out of work. And that's just a taste of what's to come. And according to the International Coffee Organization, crop losses could hit 50%. Coffee is grown elsewhere in the world, but growers in Central America, in Jamaica, Colombia, Peru, and Mexico, where the disease has also spread, these countries are most specialized in Arabica varieties, which are used in high-quality coffees. Growing practices may also compound the problem. Coffee evolved as a shade-dwelling plant, and while some crops are planted under canopies of shade trees, many are planted in open fields under direct sunlight, allowing for high-density crop plantations. These can be more profitable to farmers, but are also vulnerable to disease. Direct sunlight raises crop level temperatures even more, accelerating the germination period of rust spores. Unusual temperature patterns also stress the plants, many of which have been custom bred to flourish in very specific microclimates.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Andrés Solisco, soy vicepresidente del Comité de Tierra en la finca Buenavista, que compró Fundación Agro. Entonces, aquí estamos con el productor de café, Jacinto Solís. Entonces, estamos viendo todos los efectos que ha hecho la enfermedad arroya. Entonces, todos estos productos ya no son igual a lo que cosechamos hace 3 años, 4 años, porque todas las ramas estaban llenas de frutas, de café, pero por el momento pues nada más vemos estos cafés que ya no sirven, que ya se secan por la enfermedad que se conoce con el nombre como arroya. Entonces es así el efecto que estamos viendo. pues si vemos la canasta, pues también se ve poco producto así con calidad, porque por la misma enfermedad que ha afectado el café. En esta situación que estamos viviendo, pues nuestra gente, nosotros, toda la comunidad, pues ya no tiene la oportunidad de salir adelante con sus familias, con sus hijos, porque a través del café nos sobrevivimos, teniendo un poco de dinero para la satisfacción de las necesidades, educación, salud, vestuarios también, porque a través del café nuestra gente está comiendo. Entonces hoy por el momento pues tenemos mucha necesidad y estamos muy tristes, muy lamentados por esta situación que estamos viviendo. Entonces eso es todo lo que nos afecta esta enfermedad de arroyo. Entonces no solo de que nosotros como asociados de la finca Buenavista, entonces tenemos una necesidad muy grande, que es la escritura, para escriturar todas las parcelas de la finca Buenavista. Entonces nos afecta en esta situación porque estamos muy confiados en el café, pero ahora en el momento ya no tenemos café debido al efecto que ha dado la arroyo. Entonces ya no tenemos la misma capacidad que teníamos hace 3 años, 5 años para salir en esta situación.
Since late 2012, highly resilient cases of coffee leaf rust have been identified throughout Central America. Though rust has been present in the region since the 1970s, it had been kept at bay until the recent outbreak.
Para nosotros fue realmente pues una sorpresa.
Me tomó de sorpresa en el aspecto de que entró así tan fuerte.
No podemos prevenirla a tiempo.
Farmers and research institutions attribute the latest upsurge of the fungus to climate change, which has caused increasing temperatures and higher altitudes and changing weather patterns. The spread has been accelerated by the fact that there has been a lack of investment in coffee farms and poor farm maintenance. A large number of farms in the region have aging, undernourished trees that cannot withstand disease. Coffee rust often causes devastating crop loss through premature leaf fall and, at worst, may result in the debilitation and death of trees if not properly addressed in a timely, systematic manner. A reduction in coffee production not only impacts farm owners, but workers and families that they employ.
Prácticamente en estos lugares vivimos del café y todos los trabajadores que habían, pues hubo que reducir el personal.
Productores un poco más pequeños les ha tocado que vender algunos plotes de tierra, ¿verdad? Pequeños, ¿verdad? Para salir de jarana.
In Nicaragua, coffee represents over 15% of total exports, 3% of the country's GDP, and is one of the largest sources of rural employment.
Como que me siento cafetalera, ¿no? Que esté arrugando la cara, que no hay qué hacer, pero estoy ahí.
In response, IFC, in partnership with the Inter-American Development Bank, Starbucks, Ecom Agro-Industrial Limited, and the Global Agriculture and Food Security Program, has developed an innovative solution for renovation. Through a collaborative model, the organizations are providing long-term financing and climate-smart technical assistance to Nicaraguan farmers for the sustainable renovation of coffee land affected by rust.
Pues para poder recuperar la finca, creo que primero que todo es la parte del financiamiento de los bancos, algún organismo internacional.
The funding and agronomic assistance provided directly by Ecom will allow farmers to upgrade their farming practices while renovating their plantations with varieties that reduce vulnerability to climate change and coffee rust, improve quality, and boost yields, all of which will ultimately help increase farmer incomes and secure future jobs. Alongside the financing, IFC will provide advisory support to help trader and lending agent Ecom improve its internal capacity. IFC hopes that this program serves as a structure for coffee renovation that can be replicated in other coffee origins.
Lo que necesita realmente el productor para poder recuperarse no es solo el financiamiento ni es solo la asesoría técnica. Al contrario, necesitan las dos que estén de la mano o fusionadas.
IFC and the private sector are finding solutions to the world's development challenges. Together, we can boost shared prosperity and end poverty.
Fighting for coffee rust won't be easy. It takes years for afflicted plants to recover, so prevention is the best strategy. Containment a necessary but limited option. In either case, the tools available to farmers are inadequate. Often fields growing practices, including increase of fungi and pesticides, using unnecessitated by the stressful condition may also upset ecological relationships that typically protects shade-grown coffee plants. Farmers can spray fungicides or if they follow the organic growing practices with copper sulfate solutions. The latter are less effective and cause more environmental damage than the fungicides. Applying the fungicides correctly, easy, through non-organic farmers have been hit hard by the disease. Rust resistance, Arabicas, Ardale solution, and several industry-lead breeding programs are underway, but it generally takes between 5 to 10 years to develop the new varieties. Indeed, today, varietals are relatively homogeneous, descended from a literal handful of beans carried out from Ethiopia. Centuries ago, something less than 1% of the total of genetics diversity of coffee exists outside Ethiopia. What we want to do as an industry is go back to Ethiopia, to the mothership, and find better varieties. That will take more years if things keep going into direction they were going in. Good testing coffee is artifacts of 20th century.
Our coffee heroes. Everyone who is a passionate coffee drinker will only drink high quality coffee. And this is where coffee heroes come in. Because they only deliver world-class quality coffee. Trying to cater to the whole market is always impossible. Because people's priorities, taste, and preferences vary. Farmers have found their niche with people who are passionate about what they put into their bodies and about coffee. Our coffee heroes had a very long and proud coffee history. Also, they have their own story to tell. A story of failure and survival bound by this disease. But in the end, their dedication, perseverance, and faith lead to their success. Again, this is Team 192 China Bank Villar, and see you for another coffee sharing knowledge. Thank you!